deep when your head ain't right. I'm wondering how I got this part, but it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. But it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. Remember how you used to be. You lived your life through liberty. It's funny how our lives can change. Just sitting here waiting to explain how it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. How it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. So I came by your house last night. The lights are on, but you're not inside. Another day when your head ain't right. I'm wondering how I got this part, but it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. But it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. But it rains, then it snows through a dark pale yellow. But it rains, then it snows through a dark pale
Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Andy Bond and welcome. The schedule says that we're supposed to have Peter Kinley here, and so I'm not going to do an interview today. I'm just going to say time to talk and play some music. If Peter Kinley does show up, we will have that interview. We will have that interview. We will audacity it. But don't tune in at 5 o'clock because my friend Deshaun Porter is going to be live on his show with who is that? With Ann Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready. It's going to be an awesome show. So I cannot wait to have it here. In news, Katy Perry's grandmother died of lung cancer. And it's sad, and my heart does go out to the people. And here's Love Like That, and this is going out to the Kelly Pittler family from the Andy Bond Show.
stroll past holding hands, laughing like best friends. From the park bench, we were watching. Old man kissed her. She stopped talking. Love was in their eyes. They even looked alike. That's when I said I wanna love like that. Come on, baby, let's love like that. There's no reason in this big old world that we can't last a lifetime, girl. If you feel like I do tonight, jump in beside me and I'll put her in drive. Stop the rest of the lives right now. I never look back. Baby, let's love like that. At a truck stop south of Memphis, he was smiling at the waitress, kissed her on the cheek, said I'll be back next week. As he climbed up in his big rig, yelled I loved you and the kids, I'll miss you while I'm gone. Just leave the porch light on. That's when I said I wanna love like that. Come on, baby, let's love like that. There's no reason in this big old world that we can't last a lifetime, girl. If you feel like I do tonight, jump in beside me and I'll put her in drive. Stop the rest of the lives right now. I never look back. Baby, let's love like that. That's what everybody dreams of. Oh, if they're lucky enough, they'll find what we have, the kind of love that lasts. That's when I said I wanna love like that. Come on, baby, let's love like that. There's no reason in this big old world that we can't last a lifetime, girl. If you feel like I do tonight, jump in beside me and I'll put her in drive. Stop the rest of the lives right now. I never look back. Oh, never look back. Baby, let's love like that. Come on, baby. Let's love like that. Come on, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. And now I'm really ticked off. That's right. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna do a rant. I promise you. I'm not gonna say iHeart sucks. iHeart sucks. I'm not gonna say that. But you know what? I am gonna say that I'm just ticked off because artists likes going on to iHeart. They want to be on iHeart. They want to be famous, but they don't want to come to our regular shows that don't have iHeart. I don't get it. Why does artists need to be on iHeart? What's the big deal about being on iHeartRadio? Why with the artists? I'm sorry. You know what? People have these dreams of being on iHeart. I love iHeart. Don't get me wrong. iHeart is good, but why does an artist want to be on iHeart so badly with the interview? Like interview with, for example, Chris Top is doing a interview with Andy Ross tomorrow, and they're going to broadcast it on iHeartRadio. That's great, but me But I had an interview set up already with Andy Ross on May 12, 13, 14, and 15, and 16. I had interviews set up with most of these artists, but they did not call. And I'm not mad at them. No, I'm not. And I'm going to play their music. I love their music. But why is it that people need to be on iHeartRadio so badly? Why does people need to be on that radio station so badly? Do they want to feel power? They want to feel like they're broadcasting to the world? That's good. That's great. I have a guy that's coming on in about a few seconds, and his name is Paul, and we're just going to be talking about artists and guests and that kind of stuff, and why artists wants to be on iHeart so badly that I don't get it. Why they want to be on iHeart? I really don't get it. I don't get it why people need to be on iHeart so badly, that artists need to be on iHeart so badly. If they want to be on iHeart, fine. More power to them. But you know what? I love some of these artists that don't care about being on iHeart. And I have friends in Spreaker that will put my show regardless of what the title is. They can change the stinking name of the show, like the W Daily interview, interviewing that, and I don't care. I have friends that will put my shows on iHeartRadio. But nobody gives me a chance. The artist that came on my show doesn't give me a chance. The only artist that gave me a chance was Morgan Riley, and I am so loving to Morgan Riley that gave me a chance to do my interview, and that was the coolest interview ever. I have emails from this girl that we set up interviews. Like, they would call at 4 o'clock. I don't know if their phones die. I don't know if they don't want to do it. And all they have to do is call me up saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I was busy. Then I will move on. But they did not call me up. The promoter did not call me up and say, I'm so sorry. Come on. It's amazing because I don't get it. I really do not get it. Lionheart Radio, how are you doing, my friend?
Not too bad.
Sorry, I'm just talking about what's aspiring on my with the interviews and how artists wants to be on iHeartRadio so badly that they do not want to be on shows like mine that is not on iHeartRadio.
The way I see it is, it depends on what your content on the show is. As you were listening to my show yesterday, I know a show like mine would never be on iHeartRadio. And sometimes, some people, I'm not saying the guy that you're talking about is like this, but you have got one or two out there that have gone on to iHeartRadio.
Yeah, like the Chris Top program, Holly Starlin, W Daily, and Angela True. And I'm glad that, and Sean Porter, I'm glad that they're on iHeartRadio, but what ticks me off the most is that when you get these big name artists like Andy Ross or Craig Morrison or some big name person that people have heard of, they will. I just figured this thing out already when I figured this out, that they will claw and they will get they will look at the shows and see if they're on iHeart or not.
And the thing is as well, like I was saying on my show yesterday or Sunday, one of the two shows I did this week, I got the right to brag if I wanted to, because I've been in front of millions of people on TV when I used to do the Rugby World Cup 1999 with my dance group. And to be honest, being sort of like, when you sort of like do get to a stage where you are getting the attention, you having the news crews coming to you and stuff like that. Because I remember being on the news at 6 back in 1999. And the news crews asked, how would you describe your dance group, And it was led by Doug Comley of Dunyan, who was part of Tan Dance. And I just said, we're semi-professional sort of thing. But what you notice is, when you start then going up the ranks in the entertainment world, there's a lot of bitchiness, there's a lot of backstabbing, there's a lot of that going on. And the further you go up, the further people are trying to control you. And that's why a lot of people that I know over here in Britain, we, the groups such as I'm in, we don't care about becoming overly famous and stuff like that, because we don't want to be caught in that argument. Because I heard it this week on Spreaker with some of the shows, and they were saying, I have more listeners than you and stuff like that. That's not what being in this radio thing's about. It's about getting your information out, being true to yourself, and let your show and your actions do the talking.
Sorry. And the funny thing is, I don't understand why. I understand why they. I wouldn't mind if they call me up on my cell phone or somewhere saying, I'm sorry that my clients did not come. I would love to get an apology from Donna, from the person that helped me with these interviews, setting up these interviews. But if they just give me an apology saying sorry, but they're not going to give me an apology. They think that, he's a radio show. He's not on IR radio. He's not very important to give me to say, I'm sorry for what I did. But no, they don't think so. But I don't get it, because I know that, and the only person that ever gave me a chance was Morgan Riley, and I am dear to her, and I will promote her brand new CD everywhere. I don't mind. I'm on Ustream. And I will promote her CD, Morgan Riley. By the way, on June 1st, it's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Riding Shouting Cowboy is going to be on radios ever. And the music video is going to be Riding Shouting Cowboy on YouTube and on CMT. So, hey, check it out. The CD is going to be coming out anytime. So, anyway, yes. And if she could give me an apology, the girl that Donna Jones could give me an apology, I would be happy. But they don't give me apologies. They don't say sorry.
And the thing is as well, which I don't like in the media world, is sort of like people are always going for ratings all the time over content. I hate that. That's one thing I hate more than anything. I'm happy to speak. If I just had one listener a week, listening, I'll treat them, just the same as I was getting 1 million listeners and so forth, because it always starts with the first one. There's people on my follow list which I haven't had a chance to go back and listen to their shows yet, but I know they're there, and I'll go and listen to them when I got time, because I treat each of my followers on that list. Despite some of the people have made some fake ones which are funny, which do make me smile when I'm feeling low, but I treat them all the same, because if you don't do that, then that shows what type of radio show host you are. If you don't treat all your listeners the same and so forth, because if all you care about is ratings, you got all these people listening, you're just going to be famous and all that, that means you're shallow. You know, you got to be like you were as a child growing up, and the people that know you got to show that person when you're doing a show. So the content and all that. These people who just want to jump on iHeartRadio, and then and you know, not all of them, because some of them are nice people. You know, like the ones in the unseen chat, they're brilliant and so forth. But the ones that just go on to iHeartRadio and they say, "Oh, look at us, you know, we're doing this, you're that." That says a lot about your character, you know. Shows how shallow you are. Instead of helping those people to get on, you're rubbing it in people's faces, which is wrong.
Yeah, and I'm on the thing with the Chris Top program.
Unconditional.
And I'm reading this on May 7th, set in around the capital high states, and Anna and Betty, they're on iHeartRadio, and I can see these guys are this is Morgan Riley interview, upcoming events on the Chris Top program, Chelsea Christ interview, and what ticks me off is that these guys are on iHeartRadio, and that's what ticks me off so much, because that's what ticks me off, because these guys are not helping me. They're not saying, "Oh, this guy is great to do an interview. Why don't you come to my show?" And the only person that is helping me is Deshaun Porter, because Deshaun Porter is the nicest person that you will ever meet in your whole entire life.
You know, and the thing is as well, you know, I think it's like a drop-down effect. Because what people see on TV, what people hear in the mainstream radio and stuff, and you know, for people like us, we've got to work, say, doubly hard or triply hard just to get, say about 20 more followers a week, or, you know, than those that are on iHeartRadio. So those people that have gone into the next level, they've got to help the smaller ones to also get recognized. Because if the bigger ones fade out and they, you know, because bubbles do burst, and yet we are left over and nobody knows about us, there's going to be a time where there's going to be nothing on the net to listen to, there's going to be nothing on the airways to listen to, and so forth. And it's like the old song, when the music dies, we've got to help each other to keep the creativity, keep the interviews going and stuff like that. If we just backstab one another, there ain't going to be any show out there to listen to.
I love the song. Let me see if I can sing this song. Let me see if I can do the chorus. 1, 2. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Put the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was gone. Sooner or later, they were drinking whiskey and by saying, "This'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die." Ladies and gentlemen, The Music Dies is a famous song, and what Paul is talking about is that people are going to fight you every step of the way. When you're on top of the world and when you're down in the gutters, people are going to fight you for what you have. And the question is that the $1 million question is that, do you have the courage to stand up and to fight for what you want, or are you gonna be one of those guys that backs off and says it's all right? And don't get me wrong, whoever is on Spreaker, I love these guys on Spreaker, but you know what? And I can be on iHeartRadio if I want. Debbie Day gave me some ideas. Do a talk show, talk for a minute or 2 minutes, do a couple of shows, get 100 listeners and hit it, and I will be on iHeartRadio. I can do that if I wanted to. I could be on iHeartRadio if I wanted to, but you know what? If I wanted to be on iHeartRadio so badly, and if I have to I wouldn't sell my soul to be on iHeartRadio, to tell the truth. I wouldn't sell my soul. Because I don't want to be like those guys on whoever these radio stations on iHeartRadio that they're better than me, I'm better than you, blah 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 blah. I don't want to sell my soul. I don't want to lose my soul, because I'm a human being, and if these artists want to be on iHeart, congratulations to them. But the question is, is you're going to be on iHeart for life, but when the internet dies and when you are done, internet crashes, ladies and gentlemen. iHeart, they have system glitches, ladies and gentlemen. So, back it up.
Because at the end of the day, what you call it, we've seen it in normal radio stations, not just the internet. Shows come and go. And the thing is, you see people that get into the limelight and stuff, they become total idiots, to put it politely. And then when they crash and burn, all those people they've burned off, not all of them support them. Those people that they burned, most of them have gone away. And only the true ones will stick by those that thought they were too big for everyone. And the thing is, are some of these people thinking they're going to be too big to be around certain people? So when they come back down, the people like family, friends, and all that around them, are they still going to be there because they were abused? Because the people got too big for their boots, or are they going to be there for them no matter what? And that's what I've seen in the industry. Because what I've seen, we're growing up. I went into performing arts at first. Then I did the dance thing. Then I went on to other things. I've worked in the theatre. I've done a lot of things. So I've been for the entertainment side of things. And to me, there's just another side track into it, Spreaker and stuff like that. So I can tell, going up, it's all hard work and so forth. When you're on the top, there's only one way to go, and that's down. And it's a bitch. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, once you're up on top, and this is what I'm saying, to all the, like I said before, you can be mean. You can be nasty to people.
Yep.
You can. Like, take these trolls, for example. The trolls are nasty and mean, correct? And they want to torture people on Spreaker, correct?
They're jealous.
They're jealous because once people hear that hatred, it's like all of a sudden it's like a fan, and when it goes up and up, I want you to picture a like one of those big fans that airplanes what is that? That turbines, these turbines. I want everybody to picture that turbine, and it's going faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. You're going to get a good air. You're going to get a good breeze, right? And if you're not standing perfectly, you will go back. Basically, it's like that. Basically, because once all the damage is done, you're gonna be lying on your back saying, why did I do this crap? Why did I troll them? Why did I do that?
And another thing what I've noticed on Spreaker, before I came on Spreaker, I was on Blog TV. I was on that for a bit.
Blog Talk. Oh, that reminds me. I have Blog Talk. Why don't I just do? I have Blog Talk Radio. I forgot about that.
And I was talking about the same stuff I talk about now on the show I do on Spreaker. And what I've noticed when Blog TV had finished...
Blog Talk Radio, you mean?
Oh, no, not Blog Talk Radio. That's something different. That's what you guys are doing. I used to be on something called Blog TV, and my account was called Anglo-Iraq Celtic on there. And I was talking about this stuff, and most of the time, you talk about trolls, people would just come in and they would try and distract you from the information you were doing. They ask you stupid questions like, what's your favourite colour? And they can see clearly, on the video it states, ask questions what's going on in the geopolitical world. And they come and say this, do you like pets and all that? And I had to keep telling them, stop trolling me like this. Tomorrow will be the show to ask me that stuff. Today it's this. Stop sending threatening things as well. Stop doing this and all that. So when I see the things that's going in your chat, Andy, I'm like, I don't know if you noticed yesterday, someone said something harmful to you, and I said, hey, don't you dare talk like that to Andy, sort of thing. Why don't you go and do it, and I'll pay you to do it instead of saying it to Andy. Because these trolls, they deserve a good kick in the nuts. More than anything. Mm-hmm. But the trouble is, most of these trolls are low lives. They have low self-esteem issues. They don't care who they hurt and all of that. They're jealous of people who've got talent and skills and stuff like that. And once, also one or two little shows that who are trolls as well, I can hear in their voices as well. One of the people I heard recently, he was trying to sound tough, and then he said sorry afterwards. I was like, if you're a tough guy, you don't need to say sorry unless you've done something wrong, and you admit to it. And people who listen to my show, I don't try to be tough. I try to be soft. I try to calm it all down, because anyone who knows me, I have an intensity in real life, which is battling for freedom. I got a poster right in front of me, which I'm putting up in my local area, against the Big Brother state, which basically says, Big Brother operating in your area, slave censoring others like the PCSOs, and many other things. I got T-shirts and that. I let actions be the man and so forth. I go out and do that. But these trolls, they are kids. They are children. If they met a real guy, they would piss in their pants. Mm-hmm. They would run up to attractions.
Yep. Sorry, I'm on Blog Talk Radio, so I'm trying to do I'm trying to get this Blog Talk Radio on so we can do another show on Blog Talk Radio. So sorry, I'm talking and while I'm just have some ideas here. Sorry.
Don't worry. And also, do I have to keep it clean for Blog Talk Radio?
No, we can keep it mean. We can do everything here. We are just going live here. Okay, come on, just strip it off. Time to talk.
And the thing with these trolls, they're so busy going after. I see it on YouTube.
Just a minute here.
Things as well. People are putting out good videos, informational videos, trying to warn people and all of that. And you get all these trolls on many networks, Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, all over the place, trying to stop good people warning other people or letting them do their shows or whatever. Why don't they join us and let's keep our freedoms and all that, so we can have freedom of speech in shows and all that, instead of slagging one another off.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
The PIN you entered does not match the PIN you have on file for your account. Please re-enter your PIN.
118183.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on Blog. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on Blog Talk Radio. What is up? What is up? We have the biggest host ever, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Paul. Paul, are you there?
Yep, I am here.
Welcome on Blog Talk. We are live on Blog Talk Radio. We are live on Spreaker.com. So I cannot wait here. If you want to come on, if you want to call into the show, just call in 646-929-1923. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to be on Spreaker.com, call in now. It's the coolest thing. It's the coolest thing ever. So we're talking about trolls, correct?
Yep, and how they are just no more than low lives.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you are tuning us on Blog Talk Radio right now, we are talking about trolls and how they're being mean to people, and how they're how they're not they're just being mean to people. So we're just talking about that, and we're just gonna have a great old time. So Paul, so explain to me, and we are talking about iHeartRadio and Blog Talk Radio, correct?
Yep, and then how some people are looking down at others. Some people sort of they get to a certain level and they forget where they come from, and not all, because some, are just trying to get somewhere, and they do mention other people's shows, back where they come from, but not all are doing that. Some are saying, oh, because you're on Spreaker and we're on iHeartRadio, oh, we're better than you, and you can't have that attitude. You got to support one another, Otherwise, none of us will get anywhere in this world. It's not about what you know in this world; it's who you know. And if you're not willing to help one another, then what's the point? People being here.
Mm-hmm. That's correct. What is the point of not? If you're not going to help people, you're correct. So what should we do? What are the lessons that we can take away from this, and how we can do this? What's the lessons that we can take away?
I think one of the lessons we can take from is, for one, you got to have a thick skin in all of this, because when you put yourself on the radio, or TV or whatever. In my case, I start off, as I said moments ago, on just Spreaker. I started in the theatre and all of that, so forth. You've got to have a thick skin in this. And also, if you've got a troll trolling you, sometimes you've got to be a troll back sometimes. And the way I handle the trolls, when they try to troll me, I feed off them. I use it in my jokes, in my entertainment, and all of that. They actually fuel me. And I turn it into a positive thing, and it takes the steam out of them. And sometimes, I'm a big guy. I don't mind saying that. So if someone sees me and they just want to call me fat or whatever, I get in first. And then you see the troll, and they're like, oh, I can't have a go at this guy because he's got in first. I deflated them, and that's what you got to do with trolls. You ignore them, or you get in first. And you just get the content, the information you need out there, and let your information do the talking. Because a lot of people in this world, unfortunately, well, not a lot, but there's a percentage of people out there, they will keep pulling people down. I don't know if you've seen a bucket of crabs. You see, like, one crab tries to get out, while the other crabs, like trolls, they try and pull you back in and keep you down. The trouble is, people who've got talent, they're trying to make somewhere, and these are people that are normally told, oh, you can't make it, you can't be a great singer and all that, you can't be a great radio host. But when they get there, what happens? Those that have told you can't do it and all that, turn and say, oh, I was supporting, well done and all that. Whatever they say, just take it with a pinch of salt, treat it as advice, use it as entertainment, turn it into a joke or whatever, and just push on what you've got to do. Ignore the trolls.
Mm-hmm. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be. Hey, can you take over? I have to use the little boy's room. Can you take over my show?
I'll try my best, Andy. I'll try my best.
Ladies and gentlemen, Paul is taking over my show.
Hi everyone. As you can tell, I'm Paul the Lionheart. I've got my own little show on Spreaker. I'm helping out Andy. There's a few of us that's guiding Andy, offering support and stuff like that. And yes, we are talking about how trolls, and if you are being affected by trolls and stuff, I see it across YouTube and stuff like that. Don't let them get to you, because they too busy buying keyboards, banging away, probably in some mother's basement or something like that. Don't let them get to you. If you've got talent, have the confidence to just say, right, I'm going to make it. Just get out there and do it. Speak to people that's going to help you to get up to where you're going to be. Because I've noticed around my area, there's a lot of people that will say, oh, I can't do this. They keep their heads down and so forth. They're always saying, oh, you can't do this and so forth. The question I always ask, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Is it all the negative comments people are saying and stuff like that? If you're a good singer, use it. If you're a good guitar player, do it. Don't let the trolls, get out there. And the question I want to ask everyone: do you know people in your area that are being bullied? Have you heard them when they sort of go out and about and so forth, and they're being trolled on the internet or being bullied in real life and stuff like that for just being different as well? That's another thing that we should look at as well, because what you call it, on the iHeartRadios now that we're seeing at the moment, there are a few people that have sort of gone on to the iHeartRadio, and they're rubbing it in to people that are still on Spreaker. And some of these people, they need to realise all bubbles burst, all bubbles do, and what you need to do is build a foundation, a concrete foundation. If you build that foundation of, rubbing it in and hateful and all of that, then you can have a weak root basis, and you are going to fall quicker than what you would normally do. Because if you go around and you sort of like slandering or slagging people off and so forth, then your show ends, and then you need then the very same people, to help you get back on your feet again. Do you need to get back onto people's shows and all of that? Are they going to have the big enough heart to bring you back on to help you get back on your feet again, or are they going to, have in mind and what you did to them and say, hey, I'm not going to help you. We tried to help you in the past, and you burnt us. You got too big for your bridges, and you just burned us. And I think Andy's back. I can hear some noise in the background.
Yes, I am. Well, thank you so much for taking over my show. You are the best.
It's a pleasure.
You're still gonna be on my show here. You're gonna still be on my show.
Yep, until you kick me off here.
Why would I kick you off?
I'm joking.
I would never kick you off. I don't know about my managers here. My manager is in the background, like, if he messes up, I'm going to kick him off. So you don't worry about me. Worry about my manager here. He's in the background ready to kick him off. Like, if you mess up, I'm going to really kick you off, man. You're gonna wish you never was born.
I've had a lot of people say. I've even had the police say that to me, and then they end up running the opposite way. So, there's not a lot that scares me. So when trolls come along, you just gotta laugh at them. And if you want to know about the police thing, go listen to one of my earlier shows. It's up on Spreaker, which I talk about what happened to me in 2007. So so any troll that's worth a troll me, bring it. I don't mind. Because what happened to me in 2007 with the police, which I was standing up for freedoms, by the way, in the UK against the police state in the UK. This is why I got to laugh with people, sort of like with iHeartRadio. It's like, I'm on iHeartRadio, and I'm like, our freedoms are being censored, people.
So what? I don't care if you're on iHeartRadio, TalkShoe, Blog Talk Radio. Who cares? I'm on. Hey, guess what? I'm on the coolest station.
It's like everything. We come on, we do our bit. And then we leave this mortal coil, meet our maker. Why worry?
Yeah, why are you worried? That's the question. Why are you worried?
Because, I think what it is as well, we are told, oh, you got to be this, you got to be that, and you phone all these opinions and stuff like that, instead of standing for something. If you don't stand for something, you believe any old thing. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of these people, they think, like, oh, I got to be this, I got to be this radio station, or I got to be this. Instead of saying, hold on a minute, when I sort of like retire, I'm not going to be called Paul the Lionheart. I'm not going to be called Warrior Wales or nothing. Those are just titles that's going to be part of me through my life. Mm-hmm. But what I want to leave behind is what I stood for. And
You
and,
got to stand for something. Boom, bam, 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 bam. You gotta stand for something. It's a good song that I love so much. What is up, Blake and Jade? How is it going? Very good. What are you doing? So we are on Lionheart Radio. We're on Blog Talk Radio. We have 3 minutes left until this episode ends, so we can do another episode here. I have a 30-minute countdown here.
And hiya, Blake in the chat room.
So what else is new?
I think a lot of things new. With me, you mean?
Yeah, with you. So how is your? So explain to me, how's your show doing?
I feel like an old grandpa in the corner, whinging all the time. Complaining about issues that are going on. If people never heard my show, I cover the news, but it's not a news show. It's like an entertainment /news /music show. And I've just recently had cups done. I've had T-shirts done, explaining to people that our politicians are no more than puppets. Also, I've had T-shirts done explaining about Agenda 21, about geoengineering. I'm out there. I'm fighting the good fight. In other words, trying to keep us all free. It's because I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees.
Yep. Yep, I know.
I think a lot of people are a little bit stunned as well, probably listening for the first time. It's like, who's this Lionheart guy?
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna be on my, people are gonna be typing up on my, on the show saying, who in the heck is this 9 cards? Yes! I'm on Talk Shoe. Woohoo! Sorry.
30 seconds.
What?
We have 30 seconds. You have been censored. You have 30 seconds.
Oh, great. I have 30 seconds. I love it. But I have 30 seconds. Sweet. I'm glad I have 30 seconds. 30 seconds for what?
60 seconds.
I really do not care.
Is that coming from Blog Talk Radio? Because I don't understand the Blog Talk Radio thing yet. I've got an account on Blog Talk Radio, but I don't use it. It's just sitting there dying, like some decrepit thing, It's just going, use me, and I'm like, yeah, one day.
Yeah, one day. One day we will lose you. We will lose you. Sorry. That is bad. I'm sorry, me and my singing, oh my gosh.
10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are out of here. Sweet! Stay on the air! We can stay on the air in this episode. Wow. The radio.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. I love it! I love it!
And the thing with that is we couldn't say anything because by the time we've got into something, it's like, we've left.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, that was the funniest thing ever. Oh my god, that's funny.
It's like, do you accept this mission? After you accept this mission, you have 3 seconds before the thing explodes.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm laughing my head off, but that's so much funny. You have 5 seconds before you explode. What?
If your name's not Ethan Hawkins, you're not coming in.
Oh, gee. Oh my god. That was just funny. It just blew me off the air. It's like, what the heck is going on? It just took me off the air. Oh my gosh. I swear to God, I'm going to lose it. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's take a break. Here is Peter Kinley. I am the one. We'll be right back on the Andy Bond Show.
I don't know if I am the one, but I can make it through. It's like if you can hear me. I've been waiting for this day, for everything to change. I hope that you can see me, living like I've been before. I ain't gone back to that no more. And I've been playing those streets for so long, singing those God-forsaken songs. Now I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back no more. But when I look across this space, it's like if I can hear you whisper something to me. You're just saying I'm the one, but I'm sorry that you're gone. I hope that you can see me, 'cause living like I've been before, I ain't going back to that no more. And I've been playing those streets for so long, singing those God-forsaken songs. Now I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back no more. I don't know if I am the one, but I can make it through. It's like if you can hear me. I've been waiting for this day, for everything to change. I hope that you can see me, 'cause living like I've been before, I ain't going back to that no more. And I've been playing those streets for so long, singing those God-forsaken songs. Now I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back no more. I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back, I ain't holding back. I don't know if I am the one.
Hello, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about iHeartRadio, and let's go.
And welcome to the Andy Bong Show, and I am Paul.
And we're talking about iHeartRadio and how people can be so cruel when they're on iHeartRadio, and they want to do good, they want to be the best, but you know what? What does the popularity is? What does it cost to be popular? That's the $1 million question. What does it take to be popular?
I think when you sort of like become popular, you've got to be grounded because when you start becoming popular, and I don't think it's so much of iHeartRadio because I am being honest, so I can't say. You may get these contracts flying at you, you see all these nice little zeros and stuff like that, but always read the small print. It's always the small print that screws a lot of people over. When I was younger, reading stories about my rock bands that I would follow, and they would always say about how music companies would always screw them over by saying in the small print, you can't have the royalties to the music. What if the same is when you go on iHeartRadio? I've read the policies, I've read the legal side of iHeartRadio, and I read that, and that said to me, the type of show I do anyway, I don't know about the others, I think most of the shows on Spreaker could easily get on to iHeartRadio. My one can't, because a lot of stuff I say on my show violates iHeartRadio's terms and conditions. So when I hear people saying, everyone on Spreaker would love to get on iHeartRadio, I'm thinking, I don't. Because I can't get on iHeartRadio, not because my show's rubbish, because it's not, because people are listening to it. Mm-hmm. It's the content. Speaking, it's like the in history where I forgot the guy's name. It says people who speak in the truth, it becomes a revolutionary act. So when you people, most people I hear on Spreaker, and you're probably the same, the content is quite low at brow sort of thing. It's quite, family value sort of thing, and it's people can just tune in, it's easy, and then they can get up onto iHeartRadio easy. But when you go deeper, it's like this, what day is it today? Today's Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. It is Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. And the funny thing is, yeah, you're right. Everybody, there's people that want to get on IR so badly that they would do anything. They will sell their soul to the devil, basically.
Exactly.
It's like, it's the biggest thing ever. I will sell my first kid just to be on IR Radio, or I will sell my soul to be on IR Radio, and I don't get it. Why is it so important for people to be on IR Radio that they will sell their soul?
And because they think they need the attention. In some cases, some people didn't have the attention of their parents.
Yeah. If you want, it's like, basically, if you want to get on iHeartRadio, it's like basically, look, Ma, I made it. You told me that I would never make it to be anything. Look, I made it. Basically that, and you're like, and then all of a sudden you're on iHeartRadio and you're like, what the heck am I doing? Why in the heck want to be on iHeartRadio?
And the thing is as well with iHeartRadio, I've only seen some shows on there. I think one of them is they got like stuff like CNN on there or some stuff like that on there. And to me, I don't want to mix in with a crowd like CNN, ABC, and all of that because, to me they're like the BBC in this thing. They're full of dirt and you don't want to be there. I rather the Spreaker crowd. I do. And also you got Debbie Daly who's on Spreaker, which I find she's awesome, but that's just my opinion. but the thing is, and also, she wondered who I was the other day in the unseen chat. She was like, "Who is this Royal Wheels card?" And I was like, "It's me. You can see one of my shows, and I call me sexy." But anyway, she has got a sexy voice. You can't say she's got a good voice for radio. You can't say she hasn't. Because the other day, I tell you a thing as well. I was like laying here on the couch behind me, the headphones on, and I was listening to Debbie Daly, and she got that voice. I don't know. It could be just me. I fell asleep. It was so soothing. When I woke up, I had to listen to it again. But that's why I've signed myself with you guys. The Andy Bong show, the Debbie Daly, and stuff like that. Because to me, you guys are nice. You know, like Jonathan and the others, and some people in the chat. You guys are nice people, so I've aligned myself with you guys. And then when I see everyone else, well, not everyone else, but there's one or two that went on to iHeartRadio, I was like, hold on a damn minute, you don't treat your people like that, There's been people that's been, they've supported you and then you've just gone, I don't care about those people, And they've just turned you back, they've turned their back on you guys, which is wrong. Mm-hmm. But what can you do? Is that like the old saying, you can't lead a horse to water. They're going to find out later on. They're going to realise the mistakes that they've made. The thing is, I'm the best, and then all of a sudden, iHeartRadio loses all its funding. They're going to become running back to Spreaker. Or if Spreaker's gone, they're going to be on another website or somewhere, and they may not be so lucky that the second time round.
No, they're not going to be lucky, and it's sad because you need to realize that. You gotta realize that when. That's what. Okay, cool. Do you know how many passwords I have on this thing? Do you know how many passwords I have on my account? Holy crap, I didn't know I had so many passwords.
I know that feeling. I got 60 accounts.
I have like 500 accounts. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm dating the pop star here. I'm like popular. Please, no autographs later. Back, people, back. I'm good. Cool. I'm going to create my own. We're just going to do talk show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fun, okay?
Because when you think about it, if everyone's doing drama across Spreaker and so forth, then no wonder people are leaving Spreaker to go elsewhere. Let's make Spreaker the dominant one for a change.
Oh yeah, let's make Spreaker the dominant. Yeah, let's go Spreaker. Let's go Spreaker. Let's go. Go Spreaker. Sorry, was that stupid?
No, there's nothing stupid when you're having fun. No, that's what fun's all about. It's just letting loose, letting fly, and just going for it.
Oh yes, I'm having fun here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, jeez.
People, some of the things I say on my show, I don't hold some of it back tonight because it's your show. But on my show, I let fly. I even upset politicians and I upset a lot of people. Not because my intent is to go to upset people. My intent is to go out there and have fun and get the truth out there. But some people don't like the truth.
I don't think nobody likes the truth. I think the truth will set you free, that kind of stuff. The truth will start you free.
And the funny thing is, what you said there now as well, that people don't like the truth. From a young age, I've had the truth hit me all the time. In the end, I've just gone like, I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to accept it. Okay, fair enough. You people are saying I'm this and that. Fair enough. You think I'm this. Okay. And what I did for a while, I had cameras on me. I was filming myself to see if what they were saying was true. Some of it was, some of it wasn't. So when someone comes up to me now, and some people don't like to be called the T word, TWAT. But me and my friend, we see each other there. We're so comfortable in our skins now. He comes up to me and goes, hello, T-word 1. And I go, hello, T-word 2. We're that comfortable. We're not politically correct. We just, but for our show, I will be. And, but if people hear my show, I even say, certain words that you would not normally say and everything else, because it gets you into trouble sometimes, like the N-word, and people will not say it. But I come from a family that is black and white, and
that must be interesting. That must be interesting. What's up, she-dog? What did you call me? You're black, remember?
We're not racist to one another at all because we believe it's the intent behind the words. We understand, and we know cultures have got words. In our colours.
Oh, jeez, I know what's going on in today's world. You have all kinds of crap, like cracker or nigger or all kinds of stuff, and you're like, seriously? You want to use those words in front of people? Are you kidding me?
The thing is, I always go by more than anything. If you got one race telling all the other races, oh, you can't use this word, I always go by this. If you're going to censor people from using it, then you shouldn't use it.
Uh-huh.
It's either we all use it or none of us uses it. It's none of this double standard stuff.
No.
Because otherwise, we're entering levels of which Joe Orwell warned us about in 1984. Because I don't know if you've seen that film. With Wilson. Inside the 1984 film, and they always edit in the dictionaries, so you have lesser and lesser and lesser words, and so then people then don't get to use the words that you and I would have used in the 80s and 90s.
Oh no! Oh, if I used those words in the 80s and 90s, oh my god, I would literally have to be I would be in jail right now if I knew all these other things.
And the thing is, I've had every word thrown at me, and I'm white, but I've even been called a nigger as well because my family's black. So I just, I'm probably, bridging both boundaries, So to me, I see it's my duty to try and take away all the bullshit that comes with the words, the meanings that people have put with these words. It's like when you watch a football match, you can't take the name away, because if you ever watch Nigeria against Germany, you look at the three letters for both teams and what that spells out. It's very interesting, I may say. So you've got to take it with a pinch of salt. You've got to see what context it's in. You've got to see what the intent is. You've got to see all of that. But it's harmful. It's like I'll use myself. I'm not like this, but I'll use myself as an example. I could be walking up with someone. I could be really nice to you up front and so forth. But the intent could be to kill you, sort of thing, I could say, oh, you're a lovely being and so forth. As soon as you turn your back, so it's the intent, it's the thing. And people forget about that. What are your intentions end of the day? Because people, a lot of people these days, they look at the surface too much. Look deeper and see what, get to know what the real intentions are. Because, you can have 1,000 people speaking the same sentence. And because everyone, I'm saying everyone reads dictionaries, not many people I know read dictionaries these days. But they know the meaning of that. But so many dictionaries now. You got the Oxford Dictionary, the Collins Dictionary, the Webster's Dictionary. Why have we got so many dictionaries just for one? For the words? Because I've noticed the Collins Dictionary in the 1990s has the word paranormal. And then when I look into my Webster Dictionary from 2008, it's taking the word out. Why are they censoring words? You got to look at the words and the intent, let's use, and that's it.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't say that.
Well, I'm going to get some, I have no clue how you do this here. I'm going to need some help on TalkShoe here because I have no clue how you do this here. I'm trying to figure out how you, I'm trying to...
What's that?
I'm just trying to figure this thing out here. So what else is new with you here? We've been on the air for 70 minutes here. And, oh, what the heck, let's go live on Blog Talk Radio. Have some fun with that, right?
Something which people could try out, you know. If you're sort of like nervous using a camera more than anything, you know, when you see bad stuff happening, and you don't want to be spotted filming something. I bought something about a week or two back, and a lot of people have started buying these, and it's sunglasses with a video camera. You know, the sights, you know, they're not too chunky. They, you know, for the make of them, they're not too bad. You know, they're not the best video setup going on ever. I used mine today when I was traveling, testing them out and so forth. Because I'm still working out on how to use them. I've tried them out now twice. And some stuff that it picks up, because I know I'm walking along and I'm sort of like, you know, keeping myself to myself, you know, and if something starts, then I will say something. But what I noticed, the stuff I didn't spot, I looked back on the camera, look at the video footage with my video glasses on, and I was like, shit, did that really happen? Fuck, you know. And the thing is, well, we've got what's going on in today's society on a level, you know, with the Patriot Act with you guys in America, with us in Britain, we have the Lisbon Treaty and stuff like that. You know, and people think, oh, we still got our freedoms and so forth. I got bad news, and I'm not going to sound like Bad News Barrett, not from WWE. I have some bad news, people. But and we haven't got freedoms anymore. It's you know to the degree we can walk about the streets and stuff like that. But if you don't have your mind free, and you haven't got stuff to protect you, for evidence, you know, like a video camera or a dictaphone or stuff like that, you know, in a way, not all police, but some police, the way they think terrorism is some Muslim guy in another country, it's not. The real terrorist, I'm probably going to get banned off Spreaker when they find out it's me, the Lionheart Show. The real terrorist is the government and the bankers behind the scene. That's why that's why you got, you know, stuff to protect you. That's why I tell people to get video glasses. So then you can put them on, they last for about an hour or two. When you first get them, make sure you get a micro SD card to put in, otherwise it won't work. Get a 32 gig one which lasts for about an hour or two. And because these days, especially in Britain, we've got a woman named Theresa May, and she's got the powers now to deport anyone out of Britain. They put as immigrants now, create this divide between people now. Oh, it's their fault. But it's not us. But Theresa May now, because I'm born in Britain, if I disagree what the government says, I could be shipped out, say, for argument's sake. Hopefully they'll send me to South Africa. I like South Africa. But you know, they can say, right, you disagree with the government now, right? If you're out of here. You know, and that's what's, you know, that's why I tell people, protect yourself at all time. Be vigilant. Don't be scared, but be aware. Mm-hmm. And film everything that's going on with the authorities. Oh well. Okay.
Oh boy, how do you do this? Are you finished the sign talk show live? Don't know. Okay, create a pen. You got it? Okay. I'm trying to figure this thing out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to figure this thing out here. Blah 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 blah. No, that's what I want. Okay. Woohoo! Sorry. I'm trying to figure this thing out here. Me and technology sucks on ice. Me and technology sucks on ice for some odd reason. It's not working here. Okay, dial in. Enter pin. Okay, so Are you ready to rock and roll? Let's see if this talk show thing actually works. Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to go on talk show for the first time. God almighty, I hope this works, right?
It will, I hope.
Cross your fingers, everybody. And if you don't have any fingers,
cross your hair.
If you don't have any hair, say a Hail Mary, okay? Say a Hail Mary, okay, for me. Add to group.
We're going in, Jim.
Welcome to TalkShoe. Please enter the call ID followed by the pound key. You may ask
1, 3, 3.
Enter your PIN followed by the pound key. If you are not a TalkShoe member, press 1, then pound. You are now joining the call. You are unmuted.
Welcome. My name is Andy.
Live.
Welcome, ladies. My name is Andy Bond, and welcome to the show. My name is Andy Bond, and this is the coolest show on the web. This is Andy Bond saying, let's rock and roll. We are live. So, Paul, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm not too bad. I'm just chilling.
Oh, cool. It's great. Well, nice. Let's see if this actually is working here. Let's see if I can listen to myself live here. Oh, it is live here. So this is cool. If you want to hear me I'm gonna send this. I'm gonna copy this paste in my Spreaker chat room. This is cool. It's right there. This is cool. So what's going on in today's world here, ladies and gentlemen? Does anybody know?
The newspapers tell us things, but do they know?
That's a $1 question. Who does know?
Well, the way things are going on, I think it's basically, but in a way, we see all people in the newspapers, they put their opinions out and stuff like that. But when it really comes down to it, it's down to us, the public, to create the world that we want to see, and don't let the news, put all this fear on us. That's all the news is about. They should have a thing at the start. Welcome to CNN, where we spread fear mongering. Would you like to sponsor on how to get scared?
Oh my gosh.
It's like the BBC in this country. We have important news. I'm standing outside Parliament, looking bored as hell, while we've got a bunch of idiots running the country. Want to know more? Phone this number.
The more you know, we will help you because we care. We're the government, and we do care. I love the government of the United. You don't see a shirt that says, I love government. You don't see a shirt saying, I love government. You see a shirt that says, I hate the government or I'm with stupid. Now, that would be a great picture. Get an I am with stupid shirt, go to the Capitol and point it that way.
I'll let your listeners know what I've got on the back of my t-shirt about government. And you got to have big shoulders to wear this, because I'm a big guy. I got a picture of David.
How big are you? Sorry, that was me.
6 foot and about 18 stone. That's about 260 pounds.
You're 160 pounds? Dang! I thought I was huge. Wow. So,
260, yeah. And on the back of the top, I got it's not my Prime Minister, it's just some idiot in a suit. It's David Cameron, Nick Clegg, and Ed Miliband. It says on the back, Underneath him says, Jim Morpher, help us to stop these viruses from spreading. Join the fight today. That's poking fun at the local politicians in this country.
Wow. I am a local politician. Oh my gosh. I swear to God, I'm gonna have a heart attack later. Because we're having so much fun. We're the government and we will protect you. We love the government.
You know, some people go in with good intentions, but like I think it's like the Bible says. So it says, the world paved in good intentions is, I'm just paraphrasing because I haven't read it in a while. People shouldn't go in with good intentions because it doesn't work out. You should go in and just do it, because if you just go in with good intentions, you're going to be, pulled aside, corrupted. And it's like, I know I'm going to upset a lot of people with what I'm about to say next. Because I was watching the elections with the Ron Paul thing, and stuff like that. And for a while on my show, I did play some Ron Paul stuff on my show for a while. And then I thought, wait a minute, what happened if this guy was exactly the same as the other ones? And I was thinking, if he was really truly for freedom and stopping the banks, then this guy would have been shot already. He would have been killed like, but I think it was the true last president of America, and that was JFK. And to me, if Ron Paul was truly, for American people, and he really wanted to stop the banks, then his life would have been threatened like Andrew Jackson, and stuff like that, but his life wasn't. So, that's what got me then to pull the stuff about Ron Paul out. I think he was another snake on top of the thing to lead the people who's telling the truth, the alternative movement now away. Because the only way you get true freedom, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but the only way you get true freedom in the world is us. We, the public, are the true groundroots. It's us.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, and it's hard for us to figure out what's going on. It's hard because what's going in the world today, it's like what's going on in today's world, right?
And,
we are living in fear. We are literally living in fear right now.
And the thing is, you can't live in fear because what fear does, it keeps you, as me and mate were talking about tonight on Skype. My mate Adam, who lives about 5 miles from me. And we were talking about this. If you're in fear mode all the time, you've got this flight and fight syndrome going on. So then the body is not trying to use everything at the same time. And that's why you see all these big people, because our food supply is rotten to the core. You got GMOs, which people can check out for themselves. You've got...
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN. When finished, press the pound key.
That just scares the living daylights out of me. Ah, crap.
Hello, I'm a British woman. If you would like to know my name and number, please...
The PIN you entered does not match the PIN you have on file for your account. Please re-enter your PIN. To start your show now, press 1 to hear.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday.
Blog Talk Radio.
And hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are on Talk Show. We are on Blog Talk Radio. We're on Spreaker, ladies and gentlemen. We're going full blast. Wow. I can't believe we're on Talk Show, Blog Talk Radio, and Spreaker. Oh my gosh. We're blowing up the airwaves.
We're like a sumo wrestler. every which direction there's a bit of fat.
How do you like me now? Oh my gosh, we're just gonna... And everybody in the chat room just left. Everybody in the chat room is like, what the heck is going on? Is these guys on crack or something? The chat room just like, there's nobody in the chat room. It's like, it's gone. The chat room is gone.
And the thing is, I can't see anything in the chat room. All I'm seeing is GP Summit, and that's it.
Holy cow! We are really, really bad at this, FYI. We are really bad, FYI. Oh my gosh, how does this work?
Yeah, but the thing is, you're getting used to it. You're trying to get into multiple shows, outreach going. And once you get the full thing going instead of every 10 minutes, you'll be able to do it more fluently. You got them all covered for the 3-hour thing, and you don't have to keep stopping then to go into the other reaches. So once you've got them all set up nicely, we wouldn't have to be so, unfortunately, my domain.
This is funny. We are on Blog Talk Radio, TalkShoe, and Spreaker.com. Wow. Where is I? And all we need is if I was on IR Radio, boom, we could have IR Radio on that thing. We'll be on. We are really blowing up the airwaves tonight.
And the thing is as well, we are like at the moment. There's a lot of nonsense going on.
Oh yeah, we're like, who needs IR Radio when we got us? We can do it. We have more power to the people.
We're like a Saturday night without the safe protection.
Oh yeah, who cares if we're a Saturday night? It's Saturday night down in the Oklahoma. And everybody is just like, what the hell is going on?
And the thing is as well, what we could do is ask them to ask a question, get to know the host, or in this case, the host S with S at the end. If you guys got a question you want to know about me or Andy, fire away. But don't be like the CIA. Maybe fire away. I end up dead. But anyway.
Wait a minute, hold it. Time out. If the CIA is coming to my house, that would just be an interesting conversation. How about that? Ladies and gentlemen, we are live at the CIA is at our house. The Secret Service is at our house. The NSA, the CIA, the FBI, the NCAA, Thank God we have a lot of food to make for these guys. Right? Thank God we have a lot of food.
I can't see in the chat at the moment. Is anyone asking us any questions?
Nobody is in this chat room. Nobody. It's like blank.
I think they stand. It's like, okay, listen to the Andy. I think even the trolls are going. It's like, well, troll, what the fuck am I listening to?
Even the trolls are like, seriously? We trolled this son of a gun? Seriously, we could have done somebody better, and we had to control this guy. He's a moron.
And the thing is as well, we've said what we needed to say about iHeartRadio. There wasn't really much to say about iHeartRadio.
Oh no, unless we.
Because
ladies and gentlemen, on all the platforms, Blog Talk Radio, Spreaker, and TalkShoe. Let me give you a little background on me, okay? I am loose, okay? I will make up stuff, anything. Blog Talk Radio, TalkShoe. I am just like the fun person that, like a big kid or brother that you never met in your whole entire life. You're like, who the heck is this guy? Trust me. TalkShoe, Blog Talk Radio, get ready because I'm coming for ya. I'm burning up the airwaves. And Blood Talk Radio in charge was like, oh crap, not this guy, please. It's like, delete, where's the delete button here? Help! Why do we have this nut on our station?
But the thing is, I'm like that Saturday night, you know, when a woman wakes up with white stuff on her face.
Oh, jeez.
I'll let you guys make your own jokes up on that, but I'm just keeping that one clean.
Oh my god, okay, so what's your favorite song of all times?
Favorite song of all times?
Yes.
The Strangers, I always say it's Aerosmith Big 10 Inch.
Smith Big 10 Inch? Can you hum a few bars?
But really, one of my favorite songs of all time, if I had to be serious, I would say Steve Vai, and it's Tender Surrender.
Okay. My favorite song of all times is, and we're going off the deep end, and I don't know why we're going to play this, but this is my, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here it is. Give it up for Craig Morrison and Hot Kind of Lovin'.
You stand tall, you stand mean. You got the longest loving legs I know I've ever seen. You got control over me. You got every guy I know down on their knees. You got long blonde hair, you know just what to do. You're one gorgeous looking cowgirl, and I know you know it too. You got a hot kind of love. Cupid's burning arrows will send from above. You got a hot kind of love. I'm close to the edge, come on and give me a shove. You got a hot kind of love. I tried to talk too shy.